What's going on, everybody? All this extra stuff. What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I feel like I need another light. That ain't doing that much either. Maybe not. I'll do that later. Yeah, I don't care about the quality right now. It's telling me to do something for the quality. I don't care about none of that right now. I ain't got time to. But what's going on? What's going on Facebook, YouTube? Maybe I should. Let me see. So is this gonna keep popping up? Oh well, if it keep popping up, oh well, I'll just keep it moving. But anyway, what's going on? I hope everybody can hear me. Yeah, I hope everybody can hear me. Yeah. So I remember I mentioned I'm about to close this window because I can hear them in this area that's bothering me. What's going on though? So I got YouTube and I got my Facebook going. I think technology is not my thing and it never will be. So anyway, so in one of my last messages, my last crow call messages, I mentioned death, and as we know it, death can mean so many things, but for me, I was getting literal death. Um, and I just heard death by assault. So I'm hearing literal death. I did a message and I delivered a message, a mediumship message for someone that was murdered here locally in Kansas City, Missouri. And it's been around. It's been heavy and it's been around for me to speak on. And yeah. So murder. It was so crazy. It's so crazy. First and foremost, like love naturally, my tarot readings and everything is not all that I do. I also work for a nonprofit, and I help people get rental assistance and among other things, right? So I'm gonna need people to be professional. If you live a certain life, that's on you in your hands, right? But if you are coming into the corporate world as an employee or as a client, be professional. I also mentioned things will be exposed. I'm going to need you to be professional. If you, like I said, if you live in a certain lifestyle, that's on your hands. But coming into the doors of the corporate world or, a more, I guess, sanctified living. I don't know. I'm not getting any particular words for what it is that I'm trying to say, but just be professional, because you yourself may be the one, maybe how you get exposed. I'm just saying. Um, I'm just saying, for real, for real. So I'm gonna see what past life energies come out. I also want to talk about and mention, and what I'm being led to speak on is allowing your spirit body, not your spirit body, well, your the depression in you, allowing the depression in you take over your spirit body and allow that to lead you. 9 times out of 10, the majority of people that you meet are going through some type of depression, some type of hardship that is keeping them like stuck in the mud, can't really move, but they pretend and play it off because they're used to it. People are used to their own depression. That's scary. That's scary. That's for me. That's scary, guys. Another message that I wrote, I wrote this down on August 16th, actually. And I put, Spirit is screaming, why aren't you? Spirit is screaming, why aren't you? So these are different messages, downloads in regards to murder and like some of the murder and some of the highest murder all over, but murder and death by assault in multiple cities all around the globe with whoever this touched, because this message is timeless. This message is something that is going to be continuous. It's been a message, and it's going to be an ongoing message, and it's not debatable. I don't care who you are. I don't care who's looking. I don't care if you disagree. I don't care if you think that my messages is true. I don't care if you think that my messages is coming from this source, that source, or not a source at all. I don't care if you think that it's something that I just made up and want to just get up on here just to speak about. I don't care about none of that. Spirit doesn't care about none of that. These messages are not debatable. Thanks, angels, ancestor, spirit, guys. All right, any of those naturally messages you want to bring in, asking Heavenly Father, Source Truth, to guide this message, giving me permission. I ask Source Truth to give me permission. Asking angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to gather around me for protection, love, equality, unity, balance. I use my vessel at this time for any mediumship, anyone that needs to deliver a message asking for protection of my vessel, my mind. All right, activation. Ooh. Unrequited love. Ooh, giving thanks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What messages do you have for the collective in regards to death by assault, trafficking, prostitution? Ooh. Lower vibrational sexual acts. They just want me to flat out say it. Murder. I'm trying to, they say I'm trying to pussyfoot around that particular word, but yeah, y'all know red rum. A priest on the board, I swear, like literally. Unrequited love. I'm gonna just mention that. Unrequited love. And I'm also hearing it's a setup. Y'all, everybody love a good, porn star, stripper, a sex worker. Everybody loves that. That's like entertainment right now. That's like, well, it really always has been, because what they say, sex sell, but not realizing. Let me not mention. Let me, because everybody say sex sells, right? But what kind of sex sells? Ask yourself that. Once again, I'm somebody of frequency. Is it high vibrational or low vibrational? What kind of sex really sells? Unrequited love. Unrequited love can have a lot of tainted energy surrounded around it. It could be energy that's not quite finished and over with. It could be love that kind of follows you, as any kind of love. Any kind of love can follow you through lifetimes. And I'm pulling cards from my past lifetime deck, my past life deck, and I just want to get some deeper clues as to what message spirit is trying to convey. Phobias, leaving or traveling. What message in regards to murder, death? What are you trying to say, spirit? Wars and battles. Male, female. Okay, phobias. I mentioned you holding on to your depression and allowing your depression to lead you spiritually. You allowing your depression that you may have held on to from past life experiences, and they're now deep rooted phobias that you hold on to and don't even realize it, and you're bringing it into lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And with this, some people can't quite get balance and think that, these phobias are related to this lifetime, when this lifetime is the lifetime where you need to like let go of all of it, right? So going back to male female love situations, I'm gonna just say it straight up. Any male out there tied up with either a stripper, she may be prostituting, I don't know what she doing in regards to selling her body. And you can sell your body in multiple forms, and I don't know what she or he doing to in regards to selling his body, but spirit is saying right now that it's a setup. She's only after one thing, and that's her bag. It's a setup. So I don't know if this is for a male that's like balling out of control and is spending his money on these females. It's a setup. Watch yourself. I'm hearing it ain't love, homie. Watch yourself. If y'all know somebody going through anything like this, send them this video. Tell them to watch themselves. I'm hearing, what is that saying? It ain't fun until the rabbit got the gun. Have the gun. I'm hearing let go of your idols. People are idolizing guns and idolizing gun violence as if it's a badge of honor. And it's actually an idol. It's actually a false idol. Leaving or travel. Leaving is standing out. Let go. It's also, spirit is also telling me that these guns and portraying a certain lifestyle is actually a vice. You are addicted to it. Guns, drugs, sex, and money. Those are addictions. Guns, drugs, sex, and money. Those are addictions. Guns, drugs, sex, and money. Those are addictions. How you're using the lower vibrational with the frequency that you're on, and how you're using guns, drugs, sex, and money is making it an addiction, is making it tainted, is making it forgiveness. Is forgiveness, high priestess. Forgiveness, high priestess. So forgiveness, high priestess. I got phobias. You know, if y'all could see that, the glare. Phobias. War and battles. Like there's a true hold on, male, female, there's a true war in a battle now. It's not just a war. It's we are battling right now for our souls. And what we doing, because just because we what we're doing just because we think we have free will. Now we might be on this earth plane right now. We have choices, right? We have choices, but those choices ultimately have consequences. So do we really have free will? Everybody want their outcome to be as good as possible, as positive as possible, right? But what you do, the frequency you put out there creates that outcome. So when you're doing something that is not just, and you don't have real probable cause to do these things, ask yourself, do you really have free will? Is it really okay to just pull the trigger at any given moment just because you think you bad, or just because you got a gun? Do you think it's really okay to bust it wide open just because you're going through a low moment financially? Do you think it's okay to slide around on a pole just because it's sexy and I'm feminine and I can do this, and I'm making my money and I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and my babies can't do this and I can't do that, and I can't excel? Have you ever, have we ever tried really addressing our phobias, our depression, that we have traveled with many and many and many and many and many and many lifetimes before? Travel. Spirit is calling you in these times. No longer travel with your past life phobias, because you're doing the only thing that you're doing is bringing that karma back and back and back around. I'm sorry. People say, oh, don't judge this and don't judge that. But it's funny how some of these same people that will tell me not to judge a stripper, not to judge a prostitute, you will judge a murderer. Well, it's murder. He did this and he did that. He did this heinous act. Why isn't what we do to ourselves a heinous act? I don't care if the woman agreed in love sliding down a stripper pole or not. I don't care. Authority figures. I'm telling you, authority figures. These messages are not debatable, y'all. Imprisonment. These messages are not debatable. I'm not saying a stripper or a prostitute, well, a prostitute can actually, but I'm not saying a stripper is going to jail because she's stripping, but she's in prison. Her soul is crying out, especially if she's a pure soul, if she's a chosen soul, if she's a soul that is meant to put her clothes back on and exude a sacred femininity, a sacred sexuality. I'm not at all telling a woman not to be feminine, not to be sexual. But there's a frequency now that has to be admitted. And I'm going to speak it, and I'm going to speak it in multiple forms. In multiple forms. I don't care if you don't like it. Click off. But remember, you really don't have free will. You do? but you don't. Keep thinking that things that emit a tainted frequency is okay just because you feel that it's right for you, or just because you feel that, well, it's making me money and my children are fed, or I'm fed and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. But everything that we do has a price on it. So all those that want to praise bloody hands, be mindful. You might not get caught now, but it will come for you. It will come for you. You will reap it in another life. Baby, your children will reap it. I saw a farm and I heard farmland. Your resources will be destitute, will be no more. Your resources. So I'm gonna just leave these on the board because I got I'm gonna just leave these on the board to reference back. Male, female, balance is in order. Male, female, just saying, balance is in order. Male, female, baby. Male, female, baby. Male, female, baby. Some rock by male, female, baby as the true Holy Trinity. And if that's you, just take heed, listen to these messages. If it's not you, just know that the Holy Trinity is in the midst. Spirit is in the midst. Source Truth is in the midst. Heavenly Father is in the midst. God is in the midst. I'm hearing you can't claim to be an earth angel, a chosen one, someone that is gifted, someone that is, um I don't know, I don't want to just say spiritual, but someone, because you can be a low vibrational spiritualist, you can be a high vibrational spiritualist, you can be a spiritualist emitting, multiple different frequencies, you know what I mean? But someone that is of a positive source, and you repping and holding on to to each his own energy, to each his own, and and please, let's not get my messages mixed up with judgment, because I'm sorry, the real judge is here. So don't look at me, don't look at my vessel as me being the person speaking this. I'm speaking for the real judge, and judges, literally. I'm just saying, I heard the word. I heard the word. They allowed me to speak on what it is that I heard. So this had, oh shit. uh, the emperor, I'm telling you, the real judge, the real bosses is in the midst. The real bosses is in the mess. Thanks, angels, ancestor, spirit guides. What more messages do you want me to speak? What more messages? I give room for you all to speak messages in regards to highlighting murder, or vibrational sexuality. My baby is having her tablet time, or my kids are having their tablet time or whatever. Just heard, add a little bit of water, and then we got the Two of Cups here. Add a little bit of water, and then we got the Two of Cups here. And we got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of release. I swear, everybody think Asha is so sweet and nice. That girl, that little girl. She is a handful. Mommy duties. It's real, and I'm not gonna fake it like it's not, because it's real. Especially when I'm being led. I'm being like led to speak. Like, forget the children right now. They okay, they fed, they safe, they sound. Shit. Four of Cups. So I got the Four of Cups, I got Two of Cups, I got the Fool. The Fool card, and then I got the Hangman. The Fool card is speaking to me because it's in the reverse, and I'm being led to speak on it in the reverse. I'm hearing there is a time for judgment. There is not a time for judgment, but I am the ultimate judge. There's a time to judge. There is not the time to judge. I am the ultimate judge. You may not judge these acts, but I judge these acts. There's no justifying. There's no more justifying. Oh, it's a lot. Hold on. Because I didn't. Hold on. Because I got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is in reverse too. Yeah. The Four of Cups is the Four of Cups in this True Hearts deck is a card of release. And they don't even want me to, okay. They're showing me once again, what you do in the dark will come to the light. Okay. Shit. Damn. Okay. it's a card of release. And I was gonna also say, going back to, you know, releasing those phobias, releasing, you know, the depression, finding healthy ways to release the depression that has you going, that has you repeating these same like cycles from previous lifetimes and bringing it into this reality right now. And you don't necessarily even have to believe in that to for it to be true. It is what it is. The energy is the energy. um so it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter. um so but what's done in the dark will come to the light. Those qualities, this is a flower. This is a flower. A flower, flowers, anything in nature is considered high vibrational. Literally, people are covering up, disregarding high vibrational ways of living, ways of thinking, for their own negative deeds. We're not living by, I'm hearing, we're not living by that lifestyle anymore. Some of those that live by a certain creed, that live by a certain creed now and you're living, you have loved ones that died of street violence, of died of, you know, lower vibrational sexual acts, and are literally speaking and saying, we don't live by those creeds anymore. We can't stand to see you living by these creeds. We can't stand to see you living this certain street life, this certain, I'm just hearing it, I'm sorry to say it like this, but this whole life, and making it seem like it's okay. It's not okay. It's not balanced. It's not balanced at all. But then you turn around and say, either you say you holy, saved, and sanctified, whatever that means to somebody, or you say, well, you know, I'm this vessel out here shining my light, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, you know, for my ancestors, or for, you know, the universe and all that. Well, the universe is a the universe throwback boomerangs. The universe throwback boomerangs. This fool card is out here. Why is the fool card out here? Messages for spirit.